What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail. I'm raising my daughter to be a misogynist. Shout out to Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews because he did a reaction video to Black Love where the mothers were saying, I'm raising my son to be a feminist, basically. So I don't have a daughter, but I'm using this as a title because let's see how it sounds. So the mothers were like, they want their sons to be in touch with basically their feminine side. So if I'm a father, I want my daughter to basically get in touch with her masculine side. Um, that's how I'm gonna raise her, right? They were saying, he needs to understand the plight of women because he has a mother and the mother's gonna instill that. So as a father, I'm gonna instill the plight of men to my daughter. So basically as this plays out in practical application, she will undermine women for the benefit of men. Just like these mothers want their sons to undermine men for the benefit of women. They can say what they want, they say something different, but that's exactly what it is. So, I'm raising my daughter to be a misogynist. Because feminism is basically misandry now. So, it's not, about equality and none of that. That's not how it comes off. So, let's take this a little bit further. So, I'm going to get a room full of fathers together, and we're going to all raise our daughters to, make sure they spend their life, they're raised and trained that their life benefits men. That's it. To the detriment of women. Because that's what y'all think it is. Oh, and by the way, the mother's wanted these guys to, be a feminist son, but also be a provider. So, I'm going to raise my daughter to have these masculine traits, but also be a housewife. Right? I'm going to raise her to beat up women, but also be like, I don't know, like, do it with high heels on making cupcakes. Because for some odd reason, and make sure she trains her other friends to submit, because submission is still somehow a bad word and looked at as slavery. So let's do that. I'm gonna raise her to be a slave of submission, right? But I'm raising her to be a misogynist. I'm raising her since misogyny is so bad, okay, fine. I'm gonna raise my daughter to make sure her girlfriends understand why they're getting cheated on. Her girls understand why they're dealing with the toxic masculinity is their fault. They have to deal with it because when you raise these feminist boys, they deal with toxic females all the time, but it's because they're women. They deal with all of the shenanigans that go on with women who hate men. And you're supposed to love her through that. So check this out. I'm going to raise my daughter to love men through misogyny. And all the guys who got daughters, we're going to do the same thing. And since we're going to really take it there, we're going to make sure our daughters, we're going to have daughters that we love dearly, like these feminists love their sons dearly. And we're going to get all of these programs for all the boys. And we're going to throw the girls to the wolves. I mean, that's what y'all do with the boys. I mean, I have a son, he's my world, but we need to do something for girls and women. We need to get another funding grant for girls and women. And what about your son? He's going to be a feminist. So we're going to do the same thing. I'm raising my daughter to be a misogynist. No, all this Title IX, gotta go. No. To me, this makes a lot of sense, right? This just seems like fair trade, right? One hand's washing the other, right? Mothers are raising their sons to be feminists. Fathers are raising their daughters to be misogynists. Bam! It makes a whole lot of sense. Oh, one other thing. The mothers were talking about the sons being able to explore their sexuality. Huh. So I guess the fathers want their daughters to be misogynist. So baby, I need you to be, you know, the biggest player I'd have never seen because I raised you to be a misogynist. I need you to get in touch with your misogynistic side. Mm-hmm. You know, I need you to be a womanizer, baby. Get in touch with your misogyny, right? It's weird, but you know, seems like it makes sense because it makes perfect sense when the mother said about their sons, and it makes perfect sense when I said about our daughters, right? Just goes hand in hand. It just you can't not refute the logic. They go together like peanut butter and jelly and ham and cheese, right? Cereal and milk, right? Anyway, like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Peace.